Okay. Let me just see which screen I'm going to share. Okay. All right. So, yes, this is the topic for today. Luis, can you help us reading the topic, please?
I'm the only Luis here, or
I think you're the only one.
okay, just to know. Okay, it's adverbs and adjectives.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So the overall definition, you use this two topics to describe things. We'll get into it later. Adjectives. Wilber, can you help us read in the definition, please?
Okay, definition of adjective. A word that describes a person, group of people, or a noun, object.
Good. Thank you. All right. So, Riquelme, how do you form sentences? Can you help us reading, please?
How to form sentences structure, adjective plus noun. Example, I am a partial person and she's not a good singer.
Good. Thank you. All right. So as you can see here, the adjective and the noun are in different colors. The adjective is in brown. Patient is the adjective. Good is the adjective for this one. And then you have the noun. Person and singer. So yes, Gustavo, if an adjective describes a person, how is the person in this sentence?
Is patient?
Good, good job. Carlos, how is a person at the second sentence?
The person.
The person, yes.
The singer.
Okay, but if an adjective describes a person, how is that
Good.
person?
A she.
Singer, yes.
She's a...
Good job. All right. Good. Thank you. These are examples of adjectives. English, can you help us reading, please?
Adjectives, examples, adorable, elegant, different, friendly, lovely, lazy, slim, beautiful.
Thank you. This one is pronounced like lazy. Okay. Good. So, yes. First goes the adjective and then the noun. Sorry, the noun. So what do we know as nouns? I, you, he, she, it. We, you, with the plural form, and they. Or objects. So let's see. Adverbs. Gerardo, can you help us reading, please?
Definition of adverbs. A word that describes an action. An adverb answers the question when, where, how much, how long, or how often.
Thank you. So Miguel, what do you think is the difference between an adverb and an adjective? Based on the definition that we already read. Are you there?
Yes. An adverb, as we have seen there, describes the action of. I don't remember the definition of adjectives. Okay. I understand. Adjectives describe how a person or a thing is.
Mhm.
And an adjective
Okay,
describe what he or she or it does.
nice try. But no,
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. Let's see, who do we have here? Luis, once again, what do you think is the difference between an adjective and an adverb based on the definitions?
Well, I guess that the adverbs answer some questions,
Mhm.
and the adjectives just describe some action or some I don't know, some people or something like that. The adjective is the description, and adverbs are answering the questions.
Good. Yes, that's a nice point. But the overall difference is that adjectives describe a person. Meanwhile, whereas, I'm sorry, the adverb describes an action. That's the difference. You cannot say that an action is friendly, for example. Okay? You can only use adjectives for people or things, but not actions. So, Carlos, what's the difference again between an adverb and an adjective?
The adverbs are describing an action that the person is doing,
Okay.
and the adjectives are, how can I say this?
You're almost there.
Well, I said the adverbs is describe the action that the person is doing.
Okay.
But the adjectives is this, well, it's not the same.
Well, yes,
It's
they're
a
the same
little
because you're
confused.
describing.
The adverbs.
Yes, you describe with adjectives and adverbs. What do you describe with adjectives?
A person or a group
What do
of
you
people.
describe? Good. And what do you describe with adverbs?
Describe the action that is doing the person.
Good. Okay. So the difference is what you are describing. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So let's see. Adverbs. Wilbur, can you help us reading this, please?
An adverb can modify adjectives, verbs, other adjectives, or even entire sentences. Most adverbs are formed by adding ly to an adjective. If the adjective already ends in y, the y usually changes to I.
Great, good job. Nice reading. Okay. Let's see. Grecia. Good evening.
Hello, good night.
Yes, thank you for joining. All right. So let's see. I don't know if you were here already by then, but just a quick summary. Adjectives, you describe a person, and adverbs, you describe an action. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So can you tell me what's the difference? Gracia? Gracia, what do you describe with adverbs?
I'm sorry, my computer just stopped. I think
That's
it's
okay.
my internet. Can you repeat again, please?
Yes. What do you describe with adverbs?
The action you describe.
Okay, good. What do you describe with an adjective?
The action of a people.
Nice try.
For example, again,
No. An adjective, you describe a person.
okay,
How a person is. Yes. Okay, good. So can you help us reading this, please? This one only?
regular adverbs, you add like quick, quickly, easy, easily, different, differently, aromatic, aromatically,
Mhm.
slow, slowly, proper, properly, bad, badly, strong, strongly,
Mhm.
careful, carefully.
Thank you. This one's a misspelling, sorry. Okay, yes, good job. All right, so as you can see, for most verbs, sorry. For most verbs, what do you add, Gustavo? For most adverbs, sorry.
Why?
Ly, good,
Yeah.
good job.
Okay.
Okay. And Wilbert read this, I'm sorry. If the adjective ends in Y, it changes to an I. You can see this here. Riquelme, can you read this, please? This only.
Okay, all the regular adverbs ending in Y, change the Y to I and L-Y. Y. Heavy, ugly, unnecessary, unnecessary, easy, usually.
Good. Thank you. All right. So we always have exceptions. Carlos, can you help us reading this, please?
Okay, the exceptions in irregular verbs are good, well, late, late, fast, fast, and hard, hard.
Good. Okay. So for regular adverbs, you add ly. For this one, you do that too, but you change the y to an I. This ones, you have to memorize them. There's no rule. You have to memorize them. You cannot say welly or lately because it would mean a different thing. You cannot say fastly because it doesn't exist. It's not grammatically correct. And you cannot use hardly. It will have a different meaning. It will not be an adverb. All right. Questions? Any questions, guys? Okay. Gustavo, what do you do with regular adverbs?
With regular adverbs, you only add ly.
Okay. Carlos, what if the adverb ends in Y already?
Could you repeat, please?
Yes. What do you do if the adjective, sorry, ends in Y and you want to make it an adverb?
Add la. Oh. Well, to the regular adverb is ending in y, is necessary to change the y for I and add ly. And well, on that, add ly.
Good. Grecia, what's the rule for this one? For this irregular adverbs?
You can say good and well. For example, you can add the I. I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You have to memorize them. There's no rule for this ones. You have to memorize them only.
Okay.
Yes. And English, what's the difference between an adverb and an adjective?
The difference is that an adjective describes a person or noun, and the adverb describes the action.
Great, good job. All right, thank you so much. So adverbs, how to form sentences. Luis, can you help us reading, please?
Okay, how to form sentences. The structure, subject plus verb plus adverb. Examples. I will wait patiently, and she drives carefully.
Good, thank you. All right, so for the second one, Miguel, what's the subject?
Is she.
Good, what's the verb?
The verb drives.
Okay, and what's the adverb?
And
I cannot hear you.
did you
sorry.
hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
The adverb is careful.
Good, so how is she driving?
She drives.
Oh, you broke up for a moment. What do you say?
She drives carefully.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. All right. Wilber, if the adjective is easy, how do you make it an adverb?
You replace the Y for an I and you add ly to
Good.
the end.
Can you spell it then, please?
EASILY.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Gerardo. Let's see. Bold. You don't have to know the meaning of the word. You just follow the rules. How do you make it an adverb?
It's a regular adverb.
You tell me.
Mm,
Is it a regular adverb?
I really don't know.
Okay. We have irregular adverbs here. These are the only ones. Do you see bold here?
Okay, okay. Then is boldly.
Can you spell it,
Just that
please?
BOLDLY.
Great. Good job. Okay. English. Beautiful. How do you make that adjective into an adverb? Oh, no. Sorry. Give the answer. Sorry. Let's see what other adverb we have. Elegant. What would be the adverb?
I think it would be ELEGANT. LY.
Ly. Good job. Thank you. Okay. Grecia. What's the adjective of, I'm sorry, the adverb for the adjective good?
It's the same. Good.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
That's okay. It's not an irregular adverb. I'm sorry, it's not a regular adverb. It's an exception. And you were the one who read those exceptions.
Sorry, I can't remember.
It's okay. We have them here.
Well, it's well.
Well, okay. Let's see. Let's try again. Another adjective. Let's see. How do we Oh, fast. Is that a regular or an irregular adverb? Adjective,
It's a,
sorry.
it's a regular.
Okay. So what would be the adverb?
Fastly.
Are you sure? It's not regular. You just said it.
No. No, it's regular. It's regular.
Okay. It's not. That's okay. You'll have time to learn them. So let's see. Another one. Yeah, let's use one that we already learned. Gracia, how do you make it an adverb? Are you there? Okay, she left. Gustavo, how do you make this into an adverb?
But I adding ly.
So can you spell it, please?
H-A-H
Mhm.
A, no, how you say sorry. Hebenly.
Good. Heaven. Good
Heavenly.
job.
Okay,
Thank you. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Okay. All right.
I have a question. I have a
Go
question.
ahead. Yes.
With the irregular adverbs, that's the only ones? There's no more, or?
Well, for now, these are the only ones that we are learning.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
going to see if I can find more irregular adverbs. And if I find any, I'm going to send it to you to the group chat.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now, these are the only ones we're learning.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
You're welcome. Okay. Yes. So that's basically it. Let's see if we can find some exercises. Oh, go ahead, Riquelme.
The presentation will be sent to us.
Sorry, let me put on my earphones because I cannot hear you. Sorry. Okay.
The presentation will be sent to us.
Good question. It will not. However, I'll make a summary. I'll do a summary. Sorry. I'll do a summary and then I'll send it to the group chat so you all can study. And the class is being recorded and it's going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel, the Speak YouTube channel. You'll be able to see the class there as well. Yeah. All right. So let's do a little practice. I'm going to separate you in breakout rooms and I'm going to give you some exercises. You just have to change the adjectives into adverbs or leave them like that, dependent on the situation. So let me send them here. Okay. That's number one. third one.
Sorry, do we need to write the answer here?
No, I'm going to separate you in breakout rooms.
Okay,
Yes, and then
Okay, thank you.
you'll be able to do this exercise
Okay.
together. Okay,
okay, thank you.
just allow me one moment because I had this written down, but I lost the note block, so sorry, I have to do it again. But let's see. It's parents and children. These things. Four. One moment. Mhm. Okay, it's almost done. All right. Okay. Those are the 6 exercises. I just want to let you guys know for number 6. Do you see the word thorough in parentheses? Do you see it in the chat?
Yes.
Thorough, okay. That means minuciosamente. Just for you to have an idea to how to make it an adverb, or if it stays as an adjective. On the number 5, reckless. That means imprudente. Okay, it's an adjective. Let's see.
Sorry, what do you say that means? Thorough?
Thorough, minucioso.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And clerks, and the number 2, clerks. That's the people who do maintenance, like cleaning or just fixing things. Do you have an idea? Like clerks? Of what I'm saying? Do you have an idea of what I'm saying? On number 2? Okay. Well, those are the only words that might be new to you guys. Let me send the list of irregular adverbs to the chat as well. And I'll separate you in groups right now. We have 9 people. Okay. All right, you can join. All right, guys, do we know what we're going to do now?
I guess that we have to choose all the exercises if we have to add ly or what will we have to do with the words in the
In parentheses. Okay.
sec-
Yeah. You're going to do all 6 exercises. The words that are in parentheses, those are adjectives. You are supposed to identify if they are going to stay as adjectives or if they are adverbs. Depending on the situation, you're going to modify the word. And then you'll fill in the blanks.
Okay, and we have to write it or I don't know, in some paper or in
Yeah,
the chat.
I mean, as long as you you can write it down on paper, that's okay. Once we are done with these exercises, we'll go back to the main session, sorry, and then we'll go over the answers. So as long as you're able to remember them, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Gerardo and Grecia, do you have questions of the activity?
No, all clear.
Okay.
It's clear.
Good. Thank you, Grecia. Okay. All right. So let me check the other rooms. Be right back.
Okay, people aren't very patiently when they have to wait in long lines. They don't speak the clerks very politely.
Right.
Clerks, yeah, it's like employees, right?
Yes, I was talking about that.
It's like employee.
Just Gustavo. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You are right there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have any questions about the activity or are you doing fine?
We're doing fine, I think.
Okay. Good. I'm going to stay here maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
A lot of
Patiently.
people automatically answer their cell phone when they ring. Even at dinner, I think that's just, oh well, rude. I don't know, really, I don't know. Rude. Can you help me somewhere with rude?
I think it's sometimes the number third. It says sometimes family agree because parents and children see things differently.
Yeah, it's regular.
That is regular or irregular?
Regular.
Be rude. It will be rudely.
We are doing number 3. The one that says sometimes family agree.
I think that is irregular. Rude.
No, but we are doing number 3. You are doing number 4.
Sorry, I can't había visto que estaba para todos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need everyone to write down their answers as well, please.
Okay.
But not for everyone, just for you. Because I'm going to ask you individually when we come back to the main session. Okay.
Okay. So number 4, a lot of people automatically
Likely. Ly. Well, let's do that. Okay. Patient.
Do you guys have any questions or are you doing fine?
We were just talking about the word polite.
Okay.
I have never heard about politely, but my classmate here, he said that the answer is politely, so I think he's right.
All right. Yes, I mean, if it's not in the list of irregular adverbs, sorry, then it's a regular one. You just add ly.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you were right, Miguel.
We're a bit, yes, we were, but really that polite describing how they speak
Okay, okay,
to clerks.
yeah.
I
Yes.
go with the rule. I don't know.
Uh-huh. You were right. You were right. Okay.
Good job,
And
Miguel.
number,
Thank you. And the third one,
mhm. Okay.
sometimes families argue because parents and children see things
That's a mistake. Sorry.
differently.
It's say things. Sorry, guys.
Okay. I think it is differently.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
But
that's how. Mhm.
well, the missus or miss
Yeah.
is here. So I would like to know something here.
Go ahead.
I would say different things.
All right. Let's see. Keep in mind that first of all, the exercise goes like this. The word in parentheses can be an adjective or it can be an adverb. It depends on what you are describing. In the context of the sentence number 3, how are things are, let's see. How can I ask you this? The families see things in a specific way. So you are describing the way they see things. So see, that's an action, right? You're seeing something. Good. So if it's an action that is being described, what is it? An adjective or an adverb?
An
Adverb.
adverb,
Good. Great job. Why? Why?
because it's describing an action,
Good
not
job.
a noun or a person.
Great. Good job. So the word different, how do you make that as an adverb?
Differently.
Good job. Right. You have to identify what you are describing to be able to see if the word stays like that or if you add ly. Okay. Was that the question, English?
No, I'm sorry. I I was asking something that is not from the class.
Oh,
so sorry.
that's okay. Oh, you were asking if because
The
you
order.
the order. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes, it depends on the context. If you were to say
Okay.
different things, you are counting an amount of things, different things. But by saying things different is the way you see things. So that's
Okay.
why it changed. The order changes.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. Sorry about that.
Okay. So I think it's differently. What do you think?
Yes, I think the same.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, now the next one. A lot of people, yeah?
I
Wilber?
think it's automatically. Because the is describing an action of answer.
Guys, how are we doing? I see you all muted. Did you finish?
Yes, we
Uh,
finished.
yes,
Good.
just we are comparing our answers,
Mhm.
and we are see if we have the answers the same way.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have any questions about any of those sentences?
Me. What do you say? What is mean reckless?
Reckless, imprudente.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys?
Yes, I don't get it at all. When you add ly, ly,
Ly. Mhm.
yes,
Okay. So ly, you use it for adverbs. Do you remember what do we describe with adverbs?
We describe an action with adverbs.
or an action.
Good
But
job.
the question is, always you have to add ly, or there is cases when you don't add ly.
Good question. You always add ly. It's like in Spanish, for example, adverbs, adverbios. Same definition, you describe actions. However, instead of adding ly, in Spanish you add mente. So yes, you always add ly. The only exceptions are the irregular adverbs. Right now we are only studying the ones I sent to the Zoom chat. And aside from that, as if it ends in a y, do you guys remember what do we do if the adjective ends in a y?
Add I and then ly.
Good, correct. Okay, you change the y, you add an I, and then you add ly. Good job. Yes, so aside from that, you always add ly. Does that answer the question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Any other question, guys?
No.
All right. Let's go back to the main session then. Mhm. Okay. How is the practice, guys? Easy, hard,
Mm,
normal?
normal. I think we have some words that I didn't know. For example, throw and
Thorough.
reckless. Thorough.
Yes.
That's word.
Yeah.
And reckless.
Thorough means minucioso.
Mhm.
Minucioso.
Okay.
Yes. You do things thoroughly.
Thoroughly, yes.
Good. All right. Reckless. Imprudente.
It's reckless also,
Yes.
because recklessly, it means another thing.
Correct. It depends on the situation because someone can also be reckless. And the way you do something can also be reckless. So you can use that adjective for both things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now that you are here, let's see English. First sentence. Can you help us reading, please?
Okay, let me see that. Okay. Ouch. Sorry. Okay. Here, the number one, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Young people talk really fast and don't speak clearly, and they use a lot of slang. It sounds terrible.
Good, great job. All right, anyone has something different than that? Don't be ashamed, guys. We're supposed to not have any questions about this.
I think we put instead of terrible, terribly.
I see. Okay,
It sounds terribly.
okay, good. It's not terribly because you are describing how it sounds. Sound, is that an action?
Yes. No, it's not an action.
Good. Okay. So you don't have to necessarily describe people. If you remember in the slide, we also have nouns. And sound is a noun. A noun, sorry. So a noun is not an action. It's terrible. Right?
Okay.
Okay, good. Wilber, second one. What did you have?
I think is people aren't very patient when they have to wait in long lines. They don't speak to clerks very politely either.
Good job. Okay. Anyone has something different? No? Okay. Gerardo, number 3. Are you there? Okay. Carlos, number 3, please.
Okay, number 3 is sometimes family argue because parents and children see things differently.
Good. That's the answer. Sorry about that. It's just see things. That was my mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Good job. Anyone had something different for that one? Okay. Luis, number 5, please.
Is not number 4.
Oh, yes, sorry. Number
Okay.
4.
Well, a lot of people automatically answer their cell phones when they ring, even at dinner. I think that's just rude.
Great. Good job. All right. Miguel, number 5.
People don't feel safe on the roads because so many people are driving recklessly. Driving can be dangerous.
Great job. Okay, thank you. Miguel, number 6. Yes.
A lot of people try hard to do their job carefully. They are following the traffic.
Okay, for the last one, I couldn't hear you. Did you add ly or not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good job. So it's 10 p.m., guys. Do you guys have any questions before we go?
I think it's okay. We just need to practice.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Elise. Yes. Go
Hello.
ahead.
It's about the website. What is the website?
Oh, I'm gonna have to ask my boss about it. Let me just